Hello. Hope everyone is doing well. See, what time is it? Hey, Red Cowgirl, how you doing? Doing all right. 2nd of January, it's tomorrow, he said. Which he means today, I guess. So we were right on our speculation about the odd date. He just kind of accidentally combined dates.
Anything, and we haven't gone on a single day.
Oh my god.
We hit on people.
Alright. We need the uniform. What time is it? Alright, we have 30 minutes. Tacos with spicy ranch, so good. Good. You know what we got at Costco? We got some kind of hot sauce called Truff, but it has truffle oil in it.
Up to a dentist or carpenter.
It's really good. It's like very. I don't like mushrooms, but I do like truffle oil and stuff. Very intense flavor. One of the wolfers is missing. I need to remake this so I can put a pretty hair bread in it. Bandages. I love still seeing the Christmas trees.
shit around.
You said that.
Which horsey should I bring? I need more ammo too. Goodness. All these chores. Bring not this horsey. Bluestone makes me think of like some sort of roofing material. I don't know, like an industrial. Use bluestone in your project. You want the best. Whoops. Shoot some things. Okay. Actually, we'll...
Naomi. It's Angelique. That's Angel.
We have a little bit of time yet. It'd be too early to head up to Wallace, and I think that we'll probably be waiting for other people, so we'll go shoot some things. Shoot some coyotes, maybe. Love this track so much. It's not great for Saffron. I think this is... Oh, this is so good, though. heard something snarl or something over here, I thought. Not that I can hear over the beat. I was just thinking, did you guys ever, like, remember when there was, like, a gang of clowns running around? The inane clown posse or whatever. What? Did anyone ever hear anything about that? Like, do we know who was in that group? Do we know what they were doing? Were they just, like, way earlier than us? Because I remember we saw that one creepy dude before Halloween. But that was in October when I was visiting my sister twice, so I wasn't really around for all of that. Coyote pelt. Nice. Scarlet on Holly got picked up by them and Gavin had to run in with them. Oh, please. Tell me about Gavin's run in. And what happened? Okay, what just the, you know, too long didn't read. What happened to Holly? And I'm very curious about Gavin's run in. Hey, Bagheera. And if I want... How much time we got left? 15 minutes? We gotta ride to Strawberry and get a bath. And then we'll go back to Fort Mercer. Because we cannot bathe in Valentine. Holly, they played a game with her. She won, so they made her run back to Valentine. They didn't hurt her. Low frames today. Why? Why, RedM? Gavin was there at the same time. He was looking for an opening to shoot them down. Was the last thing I saw. They were playing a game with Peter Gray. If you lose, they would hurt you. Huh. Interesting. The clown people. Apparently they got a hold of Peter Gray. That wouldn't have ended well. Are the clown people really proficient shooters? Are they really proficient shootists? Oh, I mean, for them, I don't think Gavin would take kindly if they hurt Peter. Well, Gavin's dead, so... Oh my goodness. Frames, why? Why? Like, it's really bad. Maybe I should reboot my computer. Oh. What happens if I scrub my head? Well, we got clean. Oh my. They was hoping that they would chase Holly. That's why Summers told Holly to run to give them an opening, but forgot to go back and to finish washing. Ah, okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. I was hoping nobody saw that.
You know, it's just one of those things to keep in mind. If you've got anything on the back of your horse, you know, they just...
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just, you know, hoping nobody saw that. Windows, Control, Shift B. Windows, Control, Shift B. Oh, everything's flickered black. Everything flickered black. Frames are still only 30. We'll get up to Fort Wallace and I'll reboot the computer, I guess. It won't take me long, it's just annoying because it chops up the VOD and all that. You still restart the PC before stream? Not always. Like, I was browsing and watching YouTube, and I did log in once to check telegrams. But, you know, it's not every time I happen to have low frames either. So maybe I should just always just restart fresh before I begin stream. Like, I turn the computer off every night. Like, it's never just left running overnight from stream to stream. At least, at the very least, it's rebooted between streams and off overnight. One thing with normal PC shutdown, I think it's usually more like a deep hibernation for the PC. Whereas a restart is like a full proper shutdown and restart due to Windows fast boot or whatever. So like you're saying it's better to actually use the reboot than to just like shut my computer off and then turn it back on hours later. Like, you know, 16 hours later, 14 hours. Weird. I'm gonna snack crumbs in Ember's computer. That would be pretty difficult. Although I will admit that my computer is in a dangerous location where I ever to spill my drink, which thankfully I have not. But definitely, it's in the danger zone. Not for crumbs though. But like if I were to spill a drink and it were to knock towards the back part of my desk and run off the back of my desk, it could go down into the tower. How's your GPU temp / usage right now? Let me look. Becky. Lost my internet modem to a cat tipped over water. There's the stuff. Yeah, that's what I figured. I usually turn it on when I stream. Today I had it on for like 2 hours before I streamed. And if I've used my computer like a lot before a stream, then I'll often do a reboot. Today I used it for like 2 hours, just browsing and watching YouTube. And the wagon is broken again.
No. Didn't he ask you that the other day?
Clifford!
And you said whatever you want to do to it.
I need to go like shut my eyes for a few minutes because my head's hurting. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm gonna reboot. I'll be back. Yeah, it's crazy how close we are to having 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's amazing. Kryptonic has worked really hard on growing the YouTube. There's a lot of appreciation there.
Howdy.
Heidi?
So I didn't see any medical in Blackwater when I left there, and I didn't see much of anyone in Valentine, so I'm not sure where everyone is right now.
Well, there was a medical in Blackwater half hour, 45 minutes ago. Some of the law came in with people on their horses, so it must have been some kind of shootout. Lupin was there. Maybe one other. Not sure what happened after that, though.
Okay. They might have been called away somewhere else then.
On job, escorting medical.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's guaranteed, protection. They're going to need it. They're going to be traveling across the crossing, going wherever people need help. So we do accept any other clients outside of medical, but they have to approach us for that. We don't charge anything for it either. It's just a free service.
Well, that's good. Yeah, they need that. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Like, actually, was it last week? We had a person that we know personally in Rhodes, and he requested an escort to Blackwater. So we just ended up taking him in the wagon, and our training turned into an actual job.
All right. Well, that's good. Yeah, I saw some poster or something about some mining company that we're using. Do you folks at security too or something?
Yeah, I still haven't gotten all the details on that, but I was told that was going to be something that we're going to be contracted to.
That's good. Well, I think a lot of people need security out here.
Yeah, you can say that again. Now, normally we do have a few supply crates. In this office behind you here, we would have the medical supplies, and over at the tables, just straight back that way, would be the
Thank you,
food.
Digimap.
Let's see.
Unfortunately, I believe either some locals or someone else came in and might have swiped them.
Nice.
But the ammo storage is still in that room over there. We'll just need to replenish it at some point. It's getting a little low.
I see. All right. So, medical behind us, food under the awnings over that way, and ammo in the, well, I guess, ammo storage over there.
Yep. Just be careful. No misfires in there. There is live dynamite.
All right. Got it.
Nice.
The guards are surprisingly good if you have to shoot at wolves, but surprisingly bad that they get angry for no reason sometimes.
Yeah, apparently
Mostly,
they don't
mostly
interact
profit.
with your horse.
Yeah, if you're profit, then they get mad.
Yeah, that's the same. Those guards down at the kerosene plant down there in the oil fields.
Mm-hmm.
If you try to take off too fast while you're still within the walls there, if you've been running coal or whatnot, they get mighty upset at you too.
I didn't do nothing but feed my horse, and they started shooting at me.
How dare you? How dare you take care of your horse?
Mm-hmm.
I forget what caused them to shoot at Weller and myself. We were right outside the gate, and the guy that was standing watch up top just started shooting at us. I might have been just jumping on the wagon, and he took a few pot shots at us, and we ended up just hightailing it out.
Yeah, because you never know.
I remember one time in Ansburg, bumped into Sheriff Cash, and was with a few other deputies, and one of my friends hopped up on Sheriff Cash's horse, and the local that was there just opened fire on them. He had to be gunned down pretty freaking quick, but yeah, luckily his aim was terrible. Nobody got injured except for him, but yeah, he got very upset that there was 2 people on that horse.
Yeah, they get kind of heated up there in Annisburg.
Mm-hmm.
Except if the mayor comes in town, they don't care about that at all.
No.
They just let the mayor do whatever.
No, that cat runs around killing people, and everyone's just used to it, I guess.
Yep. Yeah, they don't do nothing. Except if there's one of the local lawmen. It's the only one that does anything.
Are we waiting for Willard? Where did he go?
He said he just needed to freshen up.
Is Maddie supposed to come?
He's probably getting himself coffee or something like that.
I have not heard from Maddie today.
No, okay.
I don't know kind of about the telegram that you got, but mine had a very confusing date on it. That wasn't correct in any way, shape, or form. I had to ask for clarification. So I'm hoping that's not messing anyone up, because others might not show up until a month from now. Others might try and travel back in time to a year from... a year in the past. Or 11 months in the past, actually.
I got a second telegram that clarified.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Good. Okay.
Same.
All right. That's
Well,
that's
now I need to look at my telegrams because I didn't notice that.
The date was 2/2/1901.
Oh yeah, that would have been a little difficult.
I think that he maybe tried to start out writing the date down with American notation and then swap to Australian notation.
Yeah,
halfway
that sounds
through,
right.
And then forgot that the year changed. So,
Hey, you know how that goes, right? It
you know.
takes 6 months before you learn to change the date, and it's almost time to change it again.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice catch.
I mean, I was just trying to figure out if it was tomorrow, when I was reading it tomorrow, or the month from then, so I'm glad it was today.
Yep, just gonna start scheduling trainings. I'm 2 months out.
So, how big is this outfit now? Because I've seen a lot of people one day on the wagon out in roads.
See, there's us, Maddie, Nate, and actually, I think that's it.
Maybe Clementine?
officially. Clementine hasn't shown.
Clementine says that no one telegrams her.
I telegram her. That's a lie.
Ah, okay, alright. That's a good boy. Aye, you're a good boy. Not barking like those annoying Labradors.
So I don't know if he's actually gonna end up doing this or not.
Who?
Shiro.
Well, it kind of feels like that man's got a million different things on his plate.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking to Weller about. I mean, the first time I met him, he was talking about being a deputy, and then the next day he was saying that he was a medical trainee, and then now he is trying to work at the paper, and I don't know. I question his ability to stay committed. Yeah, I telegram Clementine every time we go out. I assumed she was telegrammed by Weller, so I didn't telegram her about today. But I did see her in Blackwater, and she was with a ranger, I think.
Dude, did you guys hear about Jeremy Renner?
I couldn't believe that fireplace guy pulled a gun on me.
You did?
Hawkeye
Yeah, when
actor?
they got angry at Prophet outside, I heard him start to yell, so I got him from the chair because I thought he might.
That's insane, man. Yeah, he got
I mean,
run over
I
by
was
a
already
snowplow.
aiming at him, so he didn't get a shot off, but he definitely pulled it out to try.
Wow.
And then they calmed down, and I go out and help Prophet. And then Weller walked in with another dead guy on the floor, and me trying to help Prophet.
Yeah, that was the one I had to put down, unfortunately. But well, I had everybody out here trying to shoot me, and all I had was that double barrel.
I remember one of the first times I came up here, there was about 4 or 5 wolves in the fence line, and one of the guys was getting attacked right back here, and I hopped up on the wall, and I started shooting at the wolf, being extra careful to try not to hit the guy. I ended up killing the wolf. You know, we took the rest down, and they never pulled their weapons. None of the guards. Like, I don't understand why they don't defend themselves.
Well, they was defending themselves today. Yep. Oh, you want to feed your horse? Okay.
Must be outside people infiltrating the guards. Or just fake guards.
Dog. Shut your mouth. Shh. Shh. Go on. Go right there. Shh.
Good luck trying to quiet them down.
Huh?
I said good luck trying to quiet them down.
I mean, it worked. Oh, look. They brought our horses back. That's good.
What's that?
When I arrived here, there was no horses in the front of this. So they must have brought them inside to groom them and stuff.
Mm. Alright, folks, 1 second, I'll be right with you.
Shh. Shh. When I had a dog, I never allowed it to just stand around barking.
No, they must have had a bad upbringing. Probably from the guards that tried to shoot us.
Yeah, or anyone trying to feed the dog getting shot.
I don't know. Try it. Let's test it out.
Do y'all have a position that you're wanting to sit in today? There's Saffron or Prophet.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I should ride shotgun today because I got shot yesterday and then I got shot today.
Oh, what? What are you doing?
That would,
Yeah,
Who's
I
shooting?
got robbed and shot yesterday, and then today the guard shot me for feeding my damn horse.
Someone
was just
robbed
a
you
graze thing.
and shot you.
Yeah,
Who's that?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Law seems to think they know who it is, though, by my description, so maybe they'll catch the fella. Get my gun back.
Not just.
What, just like a single bandit?
Yeah.
Wait, so his description, so I can be wary of this lone wolf out there.
Well, actually, he looks a lot like that fella right there, except that he had a beard.
Well, I think I know maybe who that is.
And he had a real southern accent. Yeah.
Is it really croaky voice?
Yeah, it's real,
There's a guy like that in Blackwater when I left today.
sounds a lot like me, except
A
it's
fella
more of a-
who looked and sounded like that tied me up in Blackwater when I was taking hostage for a bank robbery. He was forced to do it at gunpoint, but that's what I remember him from.
Beard, long hair, kind of a
Blonde.
yeah.
Really croaky voice.
It's probably Hank.
No, it wasn't Hank. I know.
It wasn't Hank.
Alright.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna steal Mr. Miller here for a moment so he can conduct his interview. The rest of you just sit tight and we'll head out, and I'll be in
Alright.
5-10 minutes.
All right.
Is it? I'm sorry, Nick.
Good luck, fella.
Thank you.
Did that all happen in Blackwater?
No, that happened right outside my cabin.
Oh, jeez.
He come up, he's all nice talking and everything, and the next thing you know, he pulled out his rifle and, well, when I saw him grab for his, I grabbed for mine, and then he shot me before I could get mine up.
Jeez. I'm glad you're all right.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little sore, that's it. More about this shot on my back here.
Yeah, getting shot is not fun.
Mm-mm.
No, that's not.
For me, the craziest time was when I was riding through Butcher's Creek on a buggy, and one of the locals walked out into the middle of the road. And so I tried to swerve to miss him, and I just barely ran over his foot. And the whole creek erupted in gunfire. And so I just rode out of there as fast as I could, and I got a little bit southwest of it. There's the train tracks that cross the road and then a fork in the road. And so I stopped at that fork, and I was looking around to see if anybody had followed me. And all of this sudden, this guy comes barreling out of the brush to the east of me and pulls his gun and just shoots me before I can even get out of the buggy I was in. And I laid there for like 15 hours before one of the rangers found me.
15 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord. Longest I ever laid somewhere, I think, was 4 hours. And that were a bear.
Yeah, I've been victimized by a bear or two. The first time was definitely the worst. Got a pretty sizable scratch on my neck. Broke a couple ribs.
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying.
It just it barreled me over and kind of swatted me, and then it laid on top of me. It's the heaviest thing I've ever felt.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's just
Huh?
running.
Oh.
I was just
Weller
waiting for it to
probably
start
yelled at
again.
him.
Hey. Whatever. I'm gonna stand under the cover. I don't know kind of about the rest of you, but
Much better.
Oh, those dogs are gonna get filthy.
I think they already are. Considering, I mean, I really don't think that any of these soldiers are going to be bothering to give them a bath, eh?
Fair enough. They seem to be happier since you opened the door, though.
Aye. Yeah, probably just family dogs that smelly. The show dogs were a thing too. People would definitely probably bathe those.
Wonder what other medics are around. You said Lupin was there earlier.
Yep, I saw him in town before that too. I saw medic, doctor, Lizzie riding around earlier also.
I like Dr. Lizzie. She's sweet. Okay, now the door is open, and he's still just barking at it.
Quiet. Shh. 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 It's just incessant.
Don't go start again. He's definitely gonna go start again.
Oh, he went to the digging site at least.
I like those dogs at Manzanita Post.
Yep, best dogs.
What, the Huskies or something?
Yeah, I like them. That red one.
Huh, they're pretty, but I can't be barking less.
Just so fluffy. And those big ones in Rhodes with all the curls.
Oh, the floofy ones.
Yeah. Actually, when I was there visiting Minnie yesterday, we were at the Awkward Johnson Memorial Gazebo, and those dogs were wandering around us.
I didn't realize how many they had. It was like 4 of them on the property one day.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for all the waiting, guys.
I think I'm ready for the snow to melt, for it to be warm again.
I was just saying that.
Oh, I wouldn't mind if it just we had more proper snow and less of this snow on the ground, but it's raining. Misery.
Yeah. Just makes a nasty slush on the ground. Looking forward to spring, though. I like going canoeing. Much more enjoyable when the water isn't frigid. Damn, I still didn't go buy dice.
Why you need dice?
Something to do when we're standing around with medics in town.
Well,
Plus, the medics play a game called Ship Captain Crew. It's a dice game. I think it's pretty fun.
how do you play that?
You get 5 dice and you roll them. And you have to get 4, a 5, and a 6. But you have to get them in order. So you can't get a 5 until you have a 4. And you can't get a 6 until you have a 4 and a 5. That makes sense. And then once you have all 3, then anything else that you get just adds to your score. But you only get 3 rolls. And each time you roll, you have to subtract a die. So the second time you roll, you're only rolling with 4 dice. The third time you roll, you're only rolling with 3 dice. And the goal is to get a ship, a captain, and a crew, and have the highest point total after 3 rolls. I don't know. It's very entertaining when you play it with a big group. Everyone gets very excitable.
And you can hold 5 dice at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
do some more racing. I like racing.
Racing?
Aye, like barrel racing and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I've never tried that.
A lot of fun.
I'd love to do buggy racing.
I was gonna have some at my wedding, and then Gavin Summers crashed the after party. So we never ended up having the buggy race.
An ass.
I'm actually very sore about it.
That sounds like that's just something you'll have to schedule outside of it.
I should think about doing that. It's just hard, you know. You get everyone together once,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's not necessarily easy to dig in.
I saw the signs around like the telegram stations for the buggy race that was happening at, was it like Caliga or Braithwaite or something? I wanted to go to that, but it was just really early for me. Normally much more of a night owl. Actually, I was just talking with Peter last night. We were talking about how it would be fun to set up like a time trial. Like, kind of find a way to build a track through like tall trees so that there's like obstacles. And then, you know, if you wanted to be a contestant, then you would just have to grab somebody from like the saloon or from the ranch or something and have them just ride with you in the buggy and time you. And then we could record it. And then whoever has the fastest time by like the end of the week or whatever it is, just they get the prize. You just didn't know how we would mark the track. He was thinking like stack up crates, but then you know how people are, they'll just say, oh look, free crates, and the track goes away in like a day.
That'd be a lot of crates.
It would be quite a few crates, yeah.
Yeah, Willer's not doing his coffee, he's doing an interview, I think. We're waiting for it! He had a coffee
All right,
break,
there they go.
and now he's interviewing someone. Oh, here they come.
Alrighty. Alrighty, folks. Mr. Miller's been successful in his interview, and he is now a cadet, recruit, private, whatever the fuck you want to call him. We started from the bottom. I haven't really settled on a name for whatever we call the fresh fish, but here he is.
You got
If you don't know him, introduce yourselves to get to know each other. I'm going to be quite honest. Mr. Miller's expense here is Bluestone. You know, we share things to make sure they're no longer a hindrance in the future. Mr. Miller was recently involved in Type A Industries, or Way Industries, whatever the fuck that shithole's called. Most of you are probably aware about exactly what Way Industries does behind closed doors. Some of you probably don't. Regardless, none of us are going to hold that against Mr. Miller here in any way, shape, or form. We know a lot of us are closing doors in our own past, and we treat everyone the same here, alright?
No, well, I mean,
understood?
Sounds good.
I'm friendly with Taipan, and we've shot at each other before, so that's what
Absolutely.
it is.
Go on, introduce yourselves or something, I don't know. Alright, we're gonna head to Valentine. We need to get him a uniform, and then we're gonna get to it. I hate those guns, Clifford. I really do. Like, I can't stand it. I was even talking to Morgan about it last night. He said, you don't have blue wrap guns, do you? I said, no, dear God, no, that'd be such a dumb idea. And then I wake up this morning and see this. Alright, who has their
Desperately
want
to keep it now.
I've got my horse here.
I have a horse
got
here.
mine too.
Who wishes to take which role?
Well, I was hoping to ride shotgun because I'm still a little sore from getting shot yesterday.
I don't mind driving the wagon, but I can do whatever.
Well, you understand that the wagon is the one who leads the transport, Mitchell, so as long as you're alright with that, you're alright with that.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Alright, perfect. You do call-outs and such?
Sure, I might need to be reminded of exactly how you want us doing the call-outs specifically, but I don't mind doing it. I mean,
Well, it's 1s, 2s, and 3s. We'll explain it here. Tell you what.
Fine.
I'll quickly just ride the wagon, just
Sure.
up until the point where we get to Valentine, just so I can give everyone a bit of an idea.
Oh, thank you, Branch. Ouch.
Jesus.
It's okay. He just thought it'd be good to smash his chest into me and throw me against the door.
All right. Brother, you getting in the wagon?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, that is scary, Bionic.
Alrighty, so the way the Bluestone, you're about to push me off, Prophet, and I'm gonna fuck you.
Push me back.
That's alright. I'll walk over here with my injured leg.
All I did was sit.
Ugh.
Prophet, can I have the reins, please? Alright, warders, we'll scout. Alright, we'll take it at a 1s, so I can talk while we do it. So the way Bluestone operates is that 3 ways of horses traveling. This is the simplest way to remember it. So what we're doing right now is a 1. So you're going to want to keep that pace when you go into towns or crowded areas. Alright, whoever is a wagoneer, which would be me at the moment, as I'm currently controlling the wagon and driving it, is the one who makes the call on speeds. Alright, wagoneer's responsibility is to oversee the entire transport, make sure that his team and unit sticks together. And obviously make sure that, in a worst case scenario, they know where to go and know where to take up defensive positions, as the medics will be riding with them. What Waters, who's a man on the Red Turkman up in front, Miller is doing right now, he's a scout. So he is technically at the front of the transport at each time, and he would be riding with his binoculars out. Right, just to make sure that any checkpoints, any funnels, any tight spaces, any weird things which we might see, he's able to easily identify at a moment's notice, which he would then relay back to the wagoneer and the navigator as to what the next step of the plan would be. Important things which the scouts are looking out for will be masks, guns, bodies, anything which might, cause a fuss. Any honeypot schemes, any horses in the middle of the road with an injured person. Remember, it does come in useful sometimes to be a cynical boss.
Rider ahead.
Rider ahead.
Rider
Now
ahead.
recently, with the holiday season, the crossing has had a large influx of traffic, so our job is going to get a little bit trickier. We're going to make the best of it. Now, the scout would relay, like he did just then, rider ahead. Now, due to the nature of the way that the transport's set up, with a rider, the wagon, and then another rider behind, the navigator, who's the person who sits next to the wagoneer and rides shotgun, would repeat whatever the scout said. And whatever the escapee around the back says, they would repeat and so forth. So there's a constant line of communication. Alright, it's important to make sure that everyone is on the same page. Communication's the most important thing, regardless of whether there's gunfire or not, just to keep everyone aware of their surroundings. Alright. Now, the role which Saffron plays would be the escapee, right? Both the scout, the navigator, and the escapee, if anything was to happen, they are designated shooters. Right? It's as simple as that. The wagoneer's main focus is to safely focus on driving the wagon away to safety. Right? The escapee, let's say we're transporting one medic at the moment, right? And suddenly we come across a roadblock where there's a whole bunch of armed robbers. We would halt the wagon, the medic who is inside the wagon would get on the escapee's horse, The escapee would ride away as fast as they can with the medic in tow, get to the nearest town, send a telegram, and make sure that medic remains safe and sound. Right, leaving the rest of the regiment to deal with whatever problems have arisen. You got any questions so far, Miller?
No, sir.
Any other questions from anyone, mind you?
No, sir.
Negative.
Alright, why do you think it's important that we get the medic away nice and safe, Miller?
No, the medic is the person that's being protected.
Correct. Now, an important thing to note about the escapee, once they go away with that medic, that is it. They are out of any fight which may occur. They are out of any dangerous situation. They unfortunately just have to send a telegram, inform as many deputies as they can to the last seen location of the transporter regiment, and that's it. They just sit tight, try and send a telegram, stay posted, assist in any way possible. Alright, the escapee's main focus is no longer Bluestone. It is that medic and that medic alone. Once they are away from us, they cannot do anything else for us apart from notify deputies to our last location, but they are still to protect that medic. Alright, now, if we were to have a full regiment of 6, right, the way that it would operate is any medics which you take in tow, you must make sure that they understand the rules of engagement. The medics trust 6 fully armed and trained Bluestone regiment people to, protect 4 medics, or 2 trainees and 2 senior doctors like we had the other week. Both those senior doctors and trainees would not be allowed to engage in any type of combat. Bluestone has special contracts to make sure they're the only ones engaging. Right? They're to flee at all times and all costs, which makes our job a little bit more difficult, right? Because if that's the case, if we've got a wagon full of medic, that escapee does not become an escapee, just another transporter, in fact. And then we would have to think up a little bit more defensively about what we're doing with the wagon. The way you got to look at it is with each member of Bluestone being included in a regiment of the transport, right, and each medic of which we transport, the plan is constantly changing. Right? If you have 6 fully armed, fully trained Bluestone folk and 1 medic, I mean, you can do the escapee plan, no worries. But if you have 4 Bluestone people and 3 medics, that escape plan goes out the fucking window, and you're gonna think a little bit more defensively. You're gonna think a little bit more smarter and understand the gravity of the situation that you might be entailed in. Alright, picking it up to 2s, also known as a canter.
Picking it up to 2. Y'all remember to echo back.
Beautiful work. Alright, so 2s is a canter, which is where you just whip the reins just a touch but nothing major. Alright, no one's exerting their horses, because the horses which we have on this wagon are draft horses. They can go for quite some time. However, obviously horses will just run right and will get exerted quite a bit. They ain't been trained as well. So this is a speed you should be doing every average transport out once you're outside town limits.
Not how it works.
Alright, because you don't want anyone, if any emergencies do happen, to be out of breath or not able to catch up to the transport. You're only as good as the person with you on Bluestone, unfortunately.
This is rough because they don't keep a consistent speed.
Fair amount of people on that turn. Careful coming in.
Indeed. Slowing it down to 1s, inside town limits.
Slowing down to 1.
I'm gonna head to the gun store to take the wrap off.
He's got someone on his shoulder.
Let's stop and identify the people to the left, please. Waters, that's you, Scout.
Is that Captain Henderson? No, it's some other pirate man.
Those are hobos. Oh well, not my problem.
It's a new guy named Booze in the cowboy hat, I believe.
Don't be alarmed. They're just being idiots.
Okay, alright.
Jesus.
Alright, well, if you want me to remain in the role of escapist, which is perfectly fine, I'll maintain my horse. Otherwise, I'll put him away.
Absolutely. Well, Prophet and Clifford stick to the wagon. Mr. Miller, come with me.
Want to put my
Well,
horse away,
actually,
sir?
hold on, Prophet and Mitchell. Yeah, actually. Miller, yeah, you're going to, we're gonna have Clifford, myself, Mitchell, and Prophet on the wagon today. Waters, you're gonna remain doing scout if you're alright with that.
Alright.
And, Miller, considering you don't know how to ride in formation yet, I'm gonna be getting you to take up the rear, okay?
Horse attack looking good today.
Alright.
Thank you.
If you want to go and take your wrap off and come back, I'll do mine.
Just remember to go in pairs.
Wait, you're on the wagon though, aren't you?
Aye.
So did you want to stable your horse?
Aye, I can do that. If people are going to go fix their wraps, then they should both go do that and then come back. Then I can go with someone and stable my horse.
Okay, we'll do it that way.
Just because we're supposed to be in pairs when we're doing this. I remembered. Branch, what are you doing? Are you dancing, boy? You see what my horse is doing? He's shuffling his feet for you. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. He stopped. No, it's horrible. I don't want to do that job again. Because you're supposed to be scouting out ahead, but also you have to constantly watch your back and try and figure out where the wagon's going. Like, it's almost impossible. I don't think it works very well. You're just... To binoc, you have to stop. You can't keep moving while you're using your binoculars.
Didn't I meet you not too long ago?
We met up at Fort Wallace before for Bluestone stuff.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
I was curious. I feel like I recognized you, but I just couldn't pinpoint it.
Aye, we can't even remember it exactly. I didn't work super long that day, but we had a long time. People were having a hard time hearing each other that day. Wind was blowing really loudly. Oh yeah, the passenger binoc. I don't remember. Did you climb up on the wagon with me? Just a moment. I want to try something out. Go ahead and take the driver's spot. Don't throw me out. Oh. Okay. Trying to see how easily I can use my binoculars from here, and I can't.
Yeah, can't. No.
Alright, someone want to go with me while I go and stable my horse?
Yeah, I will.
Alright. Oh, sorry. I can,
no
I can
worries.
give you a ride down there.
Yeah.
And then we'll walk back. Relatively busy here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Need to stop in at the saloon and maybe get me a meal or two for the trip.
Alright, now. Actually, can we run over the fire real quick? I need to cook up some food I've got.
Okay.
I know he does. That fire back there is sort of cursed.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Oh, have you? And what we already... Okay, sir, really? Really, sir? Do you mind? The only place to go was right between us where we were walking, naturally.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
No, I just mean, like, I've been kidnapped from that fire in broad daylight with 15 people looking on from various parts of town. And no one said anything about it. And
Good Lord.
I've been, I had 3 people, I'm pretty sure they were scoping me out to rob. One of them took my horse. And the others were like, oh, someone took your horse, let me go help you find it.
Hey there, Prophet.
Howdy.
Mystery time? Yeah, I found it way out
I
there.
hear that gets you in touch with your inner bovine. But here, you guys, do you want some too, Joe?
Sure.
Trying to reach the menu for the stew.
Here, I'll give you
Oh,
some. Get out
sorry,
your way.
man. Yeah, we'll move out of the way.
Oh,
There
pardon
we
me.
go.
Alright, should I go get this sorted then, sir?
Absolutely.
Alright, just want to make sure.
Holy shit, thank you.
No worries, Rudes.
You are a
Yes,
hero.
sir, all right, yeah.
That's good. That's good. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing right. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
He was
I don't
reporting
think
for
I
someone
don't think
else.
I've met you, ma'am. My name's Jackson.
Name's Saffron.
Pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
All right, we better get back.
Aye.
Yeah, take care.
Yep, take care, Jackson.
I know, he's got an amazing voice. I'm jealous.
But I saw him there and I finally remembered. And I didn't technically know it was him, but when he tried it, yeah, it was him.
Did you two choose matching hats?
We technically have this hat for different reasons, but this is also the hat I always wear with every outfit.
Did you both take the hat out and shoot at it exactly once?
No, somebody shot at my grandfather.
Oh, I see.
And I was shot at while wearing it once.
In the same spot, that's peculiar.
Aye, it's very impressive.
I actually had to move. Oh wait, my grandfather actually had to move his head over just to make it the same spot.
Oh, really?
Wait,
He did
no, that would
on
have to be
purpose?
him
Oh,
because
he
it was
did
after.
Aye.
Yeah, I think Maddie wears this
Han
hat
Solo's
as
head
well.
got edited too, right?
And Nate chose one that looks like it, but it's a little different.
Yeah, it has both parts of the brim curled up. Pretty sure Maddie chose it like specifically because the two of us were wearing it, though. They
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
want to ruin the hat that Rabbit gave them.
To give Nate a hard time, too.
Yeah, Nate doesn't like this hat.
I think he just didn't want to change from his hat, which we said he didn't have to, but...
No, the hat's supposed to be your own individual piece.
Seems too quiet for Valentine.
Well,
Kinda
that's just because
does.
we're on this side of the building. If we were closer to the saloon or the bathhouse, it would be a lot worse.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Especially that
And-
bathhouse. No more a cursed building than it here in this town.
I'd say in the whole crossing.
I know, you're probably correct.
That was the first interaction I had with anybody in the crossing. Was Mama Christine standing on the porch of the bathhouse, shouting at me to purchase a bath package that she said will, quote, make a frog crawl out of your ass. I don't know how the frog gets there, but I did not pay to find out. I said that I think I have a telegram and ran away.
Probably the wisest thing that you could have done in that.
Yeah, first thing anybody in the crossing said to me.
What is happening?
The horses are having a time on their own. I'm gonna get this turned around. The horses started panicking, I think. Yeah, no kidding, it's cursed. It just started doing that on its own. And one of the horses was started fighting with that bush there, and I think
Oh, yeah.
I think he
You
sort
got
of
shot.
jumped over the fence.
Welcome to day one.
He was trying to get in the pig pen.
Babs again, probably better to have someone that didn't see it wig it out. Get on it.
Here they
Nah. I'm gonna have fun. What?
Weller and Miller.
Alrighty, we all ready to go?
Yep.
I believe so.
Alright, Millie, you got your horse?
Yes, sir.
Alright, we're gonna be heading to Blackwater Way. How many people does it take to get in a wagon?
What did I feel compelled to
Yeah, that's okay.
Alright, is everyone...
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's right, Prophet. Walk around, mate. You did it to me before.
Oh yeah, somehow...
Alright, so remember, Mitchell, with each call that you make, you must say Bluestone at the start.
Alright.
Bluestone this, Bluestone that, Bluestone yada yada yada.
Alright, Bluestone moving out, and one's...
Bluestone moving out, so one.
Now the way this works, Miller, as soon as the wagoneer calls, Bluestone's moving to twos, weapons free, that means we're outside of town limits, and all of us, apart from the scout, are gonna take out their weapons. You hear that, Miller? Miller!
Miller. Speak up, fella.
You're speaking right now. I can't hear a fucking word you're
I
saying.
can't hear Miller either.
Either.
Do we need to stop for him? Maybe he's
I think so,
got
yeah.
mud in his ears. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here on the side.
Heard.
Bluestone Holt.
Bluestone Holt.
Miller?
Miller.
Is it better? Somehow I pulled down my voice slider. I don't know how. That would be it.
Good call.
My poor fellow would have been back there riding confused for who knows
Why
how
aren't they
long.
training me anything? They were meant to teach
I thought
me
they
things,
were
damn it.
supposed to give call-outs and they're not doing it.
How about that?
That's alright. Alright, what
Okay.
part did you not hear?
None of it.
Okay,
Oh,
fantastic.
dear.
Alright. So, yeah. So the way that it works, the Wagoneer calls out Bluestone and then gives a command. It might be switching to ones, you know, which means slow down, switching to twos, which means come to a canter. The way it usually operates, as soon as we're outside of town limits, the Wagoneer will call Bluestone, switching to twos, weapons free. The way that works, as long as we're not inside town limits, everyone except for the Wagoneer and the Scout are to arm themselves, alrighty? So take out your long arm or your revolver, depending on your position, whether you're on the wagon or horseback, and, you know, yeah, that's the way it works. When we're on the frontier, on the roads, all of us are armed. No ifs, no buts. Alright, everyone good to move out?
Right.
Ready to move.
Ready.
Alrighty.
Bluestone
Blackwater.
move into ones.
Bluestone moving to ones.
Moving to ones.
Bluestone bearing left.
Bearing left.
Going left.
Bluestone going right. And
Bluestone.
Going right.
picking up
Going
to
right.
Bluestone picking up to twos and weapons free.
Picking up to 2, weapons free.
Not the two. Weapons.
Twos is sometimes a hard pace to keep,
Aye.
depending on a few different things.
Yep.
So making sure that you keep them clear of the wagon at all times. Rider approaching. Bluestone. hang
Rider
left,
approaching.
Rider ahead.
Did you say hang left?
Yeah, hang left. 'Cause you were close to the left side. See, perfect. So realistically, right, the wagon's probably the most dangerous thing to any riders or any other wagons on the side of the road. So you don't necessarily have to follow the wagon. So let's say if the wagon goes off the road to the left there, you guys don't have to cross the road to fit it. Just go to whichever position is not going to slam you into any wild horse or rider.
Wild
like these
horses.
Wild horses.
There you go. So
Stubborn
another reason we
ones.
have the Scout is because coming into towns you might find unhitched horses blocking the path and such. So a Scout should always be equipped with binoculars and ropes so that they can quickly lasso a horse out of the way if it's blocking the path.
Nah, it was my
You
audio
might
being
find, Mrs. Miller, the more transports you do, you know, you might lack yourself in one role more than another. Make that apparent. Everyone has things which suits them, you know, but we all share the loads here. If someone doesn't want to do a
Apologies.
particular role, they don't have to.
Bluestone, we are going to be making the next right.
Making a ride.
That's right.
Orders. Do you want to die today?
I'm trying to give adequate warning for warning here.
So the biggest thing about riding this 4-horse wagon is making sure that you give adequate spacing to the wagon so it has room to turn, even if it means falling back a bit. You know, you've always still got time as the scout to pick up, especially with the wagon having 4 people on it. It's not necessarily, you know, imperative that the scout take the lead, as if the wagon encounters any problems, they're going to deal with 4 heavily armed individuals.
Yes.
Going left.
Going left.
Aye, sorry.
That's alright. Roads like that are, you know,
To me, that was going on continued. Aye. But... Watch out for that cliff. Okay. Bluestone, caution. Reform. Did I lose the road?
No, you're right.
No, you're good.
This is a road, it just don't look like it.
Aye.
So the scout's role should evidently be to try and keep out of the direct path of the wagon for moments like that. Even if it means hanging up, we have a wagon going across the train tracks up above us.
Well, that seems safe.
Following.
Aye, that's
Someone doing a fucking delivery of some sort?
It looks like a smaller car
that way
coming.
like that. Doesn't it look
Looked like a
the
city
curtsies for moonshine,
Yeah.
so it's odd.
Bluestone left.
Left.
Going left.
Aye. I was about.
Yeah, sorry, I cut you off there. Remember, you got a 4-horse wagon, which is lengthy as shit. The more one, the better.
Aye.
Rider up ahead.
Rider ahead.
He's being an absolute fucking tool.
Aye. Oh, there's a giant wagon behind me. I should zigzag right in front of them and slow down.
So I'm currently working on talking to the state to hopefully get us authorization when we transport medics to use the 2-horse armored wagons.
Oh, aye.
But that's a pipe dream at the moment, so.
Bluestone will be going right.
Going right.
Going right. Eyes up, heads on a swivel. Riggs is a popular highway robbery spot.
I'm guessing it's making me laugh. You guys. You bullies. Bluestone left.
Going left.
Alright, coming up to a funnel. Scout take point. So the way this works, Miller, anytime we come into what I call a funnel, which is where a position of which if a gunfight was to erupt or anything like that, we would be in a terrible advantage, the scouts to take point. Right, meaning that they're no longer at risk of getting, hurt or injured by a wagon, but he is at risk of
Oh, that's
injured
just
by
a
rogue
horse.
horse.
Someone might be hurt.
There is a rider approaching. It's on halt. Jesus. Cameron? Is that you? G'day.
Bluestone Holt.
I'm Bluestone Holt. How you doing?
I'm living the dream. How's everyone here?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well.
Excellent. Where's off to?
Are you? We're heading to Blackwater to see if there's any medics around.
Excellent. Excellent.
You off duty?
Excellent. I'm not on duty. I just woke up to do a couple chores and yeah.
Ah, well, enjoy then.
I will. I will. You take care, stay safe, etc.
See you around, Cameron.
Right, Bluestone back to twos.
Stone to a 2.
Actually, the thought in the back of my head that all these training rooms would be wasting petrol, and then I remembered they're using horses and it's 1902.
Yeah, see, 2s is hard to get the hang of, but once you get it, it's smooth sailing.
Aye. Left.
Left funnel.
Beware of wanted individuals tearing ass through here.
Oh yeah.
That was very unfortunate for I can't even remember who it was.
Was it?
Oh,
Rick.
were you here that night, Saffron?
I was scouting and I screamed and screamed and screamed. But
Yeah, that was crazy.
when I went to open the stream today, I typed Twitch
Probably sent him
TV
into
/
the mad panic.
Saffron.
We sent him career around the fucking corner, mind you.
What was that? Say it
God
again.
damn it, they're after. I said that probably sent him into the mad panic. That sent him
I
career
think it
around
did.
the corner into
He
the
was
wagon.
probably sure that we were law and that we were going after him. And
I'm sure he heard the horses. Sounded like a full group.
Posse, yeah.
sorry, if I was wanted, I don't think I'd even use that crossing. I'd use the other ones. It's too.
It didn't seem like the,
too much of a
sharpest tool in
highway.
the shed, mind you.
I was too smart to maintain the criminal life for long.
What, you were a criminal?
Aye. Like 7 years.
I
That
never would have
riders.
guessed that.
What a hard day.
You try and go to twitch.tv/Saffron too.
And whereabouts do we call,
As soon as we cross this tree here leading in the church.
Probably where you see the
Even
first
earlier, to be
structures.
honest. Yeah.
Aye. Bluestone weapons away.
weapons away?
Weapons away.
Dropping down to
Looks
one.
clear.
Alright, bringing it down to ones.
Bring it down to a 1.
On a 1.
So
Someone
the
by
only
telegram?
time we move into threes would be, if there was adequate danger or fear of pursuit. Threes is where, the wagon really picks it up, and that's when the scout and the escaper would really have to stick together. Because at any point, if the wagon couldn't slow down to allow the horses to rest, the scout and the escapee would be on their lonesome, and that's when they'd become a dynamic duo. So they'd be depending on each other for their own survival, really.
Alright, you want me to bring it along here to the left and park it?
Uh-huh. As soon as Waters doesn't want to get mowed down.
Right in the way, fella.
Alright, we're alongside the road right here, so we're good.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Now, with each town that you arrive in, Miller, the wagon has a designated spot of where exactly it is to park. I believe that is a bunch of rangers. I believe that's Clementine, actually, and Peter Rockwell.
Yep.
Aye, she's
Ranger
gonna
recruit
play.
Rockwell.
Yeah, I know she wants
Mhm.
to be a ranger, so maybe so.
That she does. That's why I did not, I want her to focus on that rather than Bluestone at the moment. Alright. So, the way that we operate in town is that everyone's to stay in pairs no matter what you're doing, whether it's escorting the medic, checking telegrams, or anything like that. So usually when we arrive in a town, everyone just take a minute or two to see if they need to do anything, maybe go get some food, water. You're not to run off when you're lonesome without saying a word to anyone to go get food. I'll fucking string you myself if you do that.
Ha 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 ha.
I'm not joking. But basically, just making sure that you stick in pairs is important. It's imperative, actually. That is a word which I would use. So myself and Clifford are going to go check for a medic and send a tip in. Waters and Miller, you just stick here, stay with the wagoners together.
Yep.
And Mitchell and Prophet, if you want to go gather some food or water or anything which anyone here might need, do so.
Does anyone need anything?
I've got some stupid.
I need to check my telegram.
Alright, let's go that way. Imperative. Imperative. Because we're in pairs. Ha ha ha.
So what'd you do before this, Saffron?
I've done a lot of things. I was a newspaper reporter. I was a deputy. Bake cookies. Hunt
Bake
treasure.
cookies?
Aye.
Oh, man. I like cookies.
Is that Hank?
just saying,
No,
if
his
you
name's
ever wanna
Prophet.
bring
Hey,
some.
Nerf. Oh, you're just saying if I ever want to bring some. I'll keep
Yeah,
that in
yeah.
mind.
if you ever have any extra, you know.
Jill of all trades, don't say that. It's out of necessity. I'm not trying to do everything with this character. It just happens when you've been around for a while.
I know he said he was going to give us a template of what we should be writing in the tip line.
I don't think that he's done that yet. You mean to catch up my Saffron VODs? I haven't watched since the breakup. Is there like a recap I can find to catch me up? Only thing I know is she's married now. We don't have an actual recap. Your best bet would be to join the Discord and then honestly just read the Saffron character chat channel. Like look at the titles of the VODs
So
and see if
you
there's
were
anything you want to watch
logged.
there.
You ever have any run-ins with Zip?
Not terribly many. I can't even remember if he was after I was law or not. He might have been just after.
Oh, okay.
I've had run-ins with him other ways. He's obnoxious.
That is a fact, yep.
We've probably best wandered back towards the wagon.
Well.
Yeah, unfortunately, recapping each episode would be a lot of work, so we don't have anyone doing that. And I don't anticipate ever having someone doing that. I don't know. You might find someone who's able to give you a brief recap of kind of everything. But, yeah, Saffron broke with Boyd. She's no longer with the department, and then she later married Rip Riley. A couple weeks ago.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Liz.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so we've got the medic here in the, in the Blackwater doctor's office.
People at the telegraph station holding guns, so we just totally turned around and went out, and they followed us.
The one time we went to Armadillo.
Yep, they followed us all the way to the ranch.
Well, while you're here, actually, funnily enough, I was informed just the other day that if any of you so much as go out west on a Bluestone transport, you will be attacked due to your attachment to me. Alright, so I want you to all to heed that in mind. If any doctor ever requests you to go out west, just know that there's a 9 out of 10 chance of you fucking robbed or attacked.
Who's made this who's made this promise, so to speak? Is that any in particular group?
4 different gangs. I mean, realistically,
so
with most
all
of the roster
Thieves
that we have,
and all that.
I mean, with the roster that we have, I mean, we're all gonna get attacked for something, so it don't really matter. You know, we all know exactly what we signed up for, and the people of which make up our regiments. You got folks who got bounties on their head, folks who are hated for their time as a deputy, folks who are just hated for being them, and folks who want to try and throw their weight around, right? And that's not what we're about. We'll still go out west, but I expect each and every one of you to be on your toes. Alright, so we've got Liz here. She's currently just fixing up some patients. Rather than getting us all to stand around, which unfortunately is a very boring part of the job, Miller, you better be a fucking conversationalist because you'll be standing around talking for quite some time. Think of some good, games to play with dice, or consider yourself a rock, paper, scissors champion. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the path around the plains, through tall trees, back through the plains, back through Blackwater. We're going to do that fucking 3 times, okay? I know it's boring as shit, but these drills have got to be done so all of you learn to work completely coherently. And more importantly, Miller, for you to get fast-tracked on your way to being able to do transports without having a commanding officer around.
All right. Sounds good.
So, exact same thing.
Riders coming
Mitchell's...
in. That's Sheila. She's got a mask because she's got an injury.
Yeah, that's Jack Redford and Edward Carr. Alrighty.
Nice, Tilted. Artie, I'm sorry, what were you saying, Willard?
I completely forgot for a second. So way it's going to work is pretty simple. You know, we're just going to go around the plains. Everyone's going to take their previous positions.
Alright.
Feel free to throw different things in if you want to. You know, you could say like pick it up to 3 suddenly, or make fake call outs if you want. Do be one that, you know, if you do make a fake call out, there's probably a 9 out of 10 chance that everyone will probably be a bit annoyed afterwards, but take it in your stride. But just go around, you know, pretend that I'm not here, and I'll be basically just silently critiquing and judging almost every action you folk make. So no pressure.
Alright.
Alright.
Sounds great.
Oh, this is not.
Alright, well, you're off to a swimming start, Mitchell.
Oh, sure.
No, that's good. You have to make sure nobody snuck in.
Yeah, you're gonna make sure nobody
snuck
inside
there. I cleared it. I cleared it expertly.
Good job.
That's perfectly. I hate having. Okay, it's fine.
All right.
Bluestone moving out 1.
Moving out.
Bluestone moving out at a 1.
And taking a left.
Taking a left.
This is Bluestone security.
So the way that it works, too, Miller, once you complete training, I supply you with all your weaponry. You get a BSSC, Lancaster, and Schofield. So in worst case scenario, if you ever forced to disarm yourself, you know, in a very worst case scenario, you won't be losing any prize guns or possessions.
Bluestone weapons free.
Bluestone weapons free.
Bluestone weapons free.
Bluestone 2s.
Bluestone 2s.
Picking up the 2s.
Bluestone bearing left.
Going left.
Go on left.
Bluestone bearing right.
Going right.
Yeah, she's been in security before. A long time ago. Bluestone eyes up for the wildlife.
Or hurt people off the
Didn't she work with, was it Silver Shield or Silver Sword or something like that? A company that was made up by people who used to be in the gang that used to be against her gang, and it was weird. Weird stuff. Getting flashbacks to Declan now. You want us to go all the way around behind by the lake, or just take the course in front of Manzanita? I'm gonna assume in front of Manzanita.
Alright.
Bluestone left.
I think it's your choice.
Bluestone picking up to 3s.
Bluestone picking up the 3. Damn, this baby will go.
Wow, die. Bluestone back down to 2s. Take a left.
Bluestone 2 a 2. Take a left.
Good turn.
Bluestone Rider ahead.
Rider ahead.
Rider ahead.
Bluestone left.
Left.
Bluestone up to 3s.
Going up to a 3.
Alright, so it's vitally important that as you pick it up to 3s, after a bit of travel, you're making sure that both the other riders' horses are okay. Alright, let's say we encountered a dangerous problem here near Thieves Landing, right? You know that the town or any other defensive position is in distance. The wagon would try and make it there, or to another defensible location, but you're going to make sure the other riders are able to.
Bluestone.
Wagon up
wagon ahead.
Wagon ahead. Back to 2s.
Yeah, I was offered to run this. I didn't want to run it. I prefer to just do things. I don't want to run it.
We're gonna come into town. We're gonna send a telegram to the tip line. All right, Clifford's gonna send a tip in saying that Bluestone's just running training drills with an armor wagon throughout the plains. Even though we're wearing uniforms, we're easily identifiable. We just don't want to be scaring any folks. Alrighty.
Right.
Understood.
Wagon ahead.
Bluestone left.
Call weapons. Weapons away.
Aye, weapons away.
Weapons away.
And down to 1s.
Down to a 1.
Down to 1.
I doubt they'll add it just because it messes up other things. Bluestone left and halt.
Bluestone left and halt.
Left and halt.
Woohoo! She got it.
Can't make Declan unless he's the walking redwood
All right,
man that he
everyone's
is.
the same amount apart from myself and Clifford.
That's unfortunate. Declan being a filthy criminal, is that what I'm hearing hinted at? Declan the assassin. Fern is a state rep now, Ember, if you didn't know. Oh boy.
Alrighty, perfect. We're gonna do the same route, except this time we're gonna go into tall trees.
We went through tall trees.
Did we?
Mm-hmm. I think
Through
that
Manzanita.
I was definitely paying attention.
I did ask you as we were entering tall trees if you wanted to go all around by the lake, and you said
yeah,
nothing.
let's go all round.
All right.
The more routes that we learn to work as a team in, the better.
All right, Bluestone 1.
Bluestone 1.
Bluestone 1.
Excellent communication, everyone. That's exactly what I want to hear.
Bluestone, first left.
First left.
Going left.
First left.
Don't see Dr. Liz back there.
Me neither. That's right. When we loop back into town after this, we'll do a quick welfare check.
All right.
Bluestone, weapons free.
Bluestone, weapons free.
Bluestone, going to 3.
Bluestone going to a 3.
Going to 3s.
Bluestone, bearing left.
Going left.
Rider on
Rider
the right.
ahead.
Rider. Slowing down to a 2.
Slowing
Going
to
to
a 2.
2s.
On 2s.
Don't think our scout heard.
I think he'll realize.
Bearing right.
Going right.
All right.
Just wanted to practice those 3s, but they're not always practical.
Oh, that's okay. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, I kept looking for Mick to sell my rifle, or my shotgun. He wasn't around. You're gonna play an American character? Interesting. I don't currently play any American characters.
So let's say there is a roadblock, okay, and we're on our lonesome.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And suddenly we have to bring the wagon to a halt, and we, know that there's going to be trouble coming. Myself and Clifford would dismount the wagon to position ourselves better on the ground, so that if anything did erupt, we would be able to obviously, act at our fullest capability. The other 2 would stay mounted, the people in the wagon. Maybe, the navigator could get off, but it depends if, you've got a client or something.
Bluestone eyes up, wagon over the road. Halt.
Halt. Bluestone, halt.
This is a fake call out.
Excellent.
We've stopped.
I don't see any masks.
No masks? You think they might be just having some trouble?
Rider approaches from the rear.
Rider behind.
Rider behind.
Looks like they might just have a broken wheel up there.
So remember, even with wagons that might have a broken wheel, even with folk who might look sprawled out on the ground, anytime you see a situation like that, the call out will be Bluestone, approach with caution. Alright, because you never know what to expect. I've seen many a honeypot schemes in my life which dictate someone lying on the ground crawling for help, or a horse in the middle of the road, or a broken fucking wagon wheel. Just because it looks like they need help doesn't necessarily mean that's their intention. Alright, I hate to be fucking cynical, but that's the way life is here on the frontier.
Hey, Bluestone.
So you want to be making...
Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead.
Bluestone,
you were just about to say what I was going to say.
And approach with caution.
Bluestone 1, approach with caution.
You have the 1s.
Bluestone right.
Bluestone right.
Bluestone, right.
Bluestone picking up to 2s.
Picking up to 2.
We currently don't have a need for paperwork. Bluestone keeping left.
Going left.
Excellent work, Waters. You're keeping the road clear and somehow managing to, you know, not ram into a tree. Even if you veer off the road like that a little bit and then just come back to the wagon, that's still fine. In fact, if any problems did arise in the middle of the road, you'd be in a perfect position, an advantageous one at that. Oh my.
Whoa,
Oh,
yep.
oh.
Bluestone halt.
Is that halt?
Right.
Bluestone halt.
Bluestone halt.
Halt.
Nice playoff.
Bluestone back to 1.
Bluestone to a 1.
Ryder.
Ryder ahead.
Oh, look who it is.
Oh, it's Clementine,
Hello,
right?
hello.
Thank you for inviting me. That's awful nice.
Clementine, I
You're
told you I
doing
wanted you to
ranger
focus on
things.
rangering, okay?
You don't get to tell me what to do, first of all.
Bluestone halt.
Also,
Bluestone
Clementine,
Bluestone
I've
halt.
telegrammed you like every time we've gone out.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's fair. You didn't telegram me today.
No, not today.
Oh, fair enough. Well, we're looking for someone out here. What are y'all doing out here?
I can
Oh,
only
okay,
hear
fair enough. Have
Clementine.
you seen anyone out here?
Bluestone, anyone know anything about any, you know, any horses which you saw in the last drill that we did around this area? Anything which might have
No,
been considered
didn't see no
suspicious
free
around
horse.
here?
No,
For someone?
none.
No.
Negative.
We only went past Manzanita.
Alright, we'll continue our search then.
Yeah, us too. If we see anyone, we'll let you know.
Alright.
Thanks.
And more importantly, we'll bring him into town and send a telegram.
Alright, we'll let you continue on first. So you don't run us over.
Appreciate it.
All right, Bluestone back to 1.
Bluestone back to 1. Hi, Clem.
Back to work. Bye. Have fun.
Can't be dilly-dallying in the woods like these rangers.
Wow.
Wow.
Come on, fella. Come on.
Bluestone
And you
back
be
to
careful
2s.
up here. There's a bear that likes to hang out up here.
Picking it up to 2.
Back to 2s.
Bluestone will be bearing right.
Going right.
Turn right.
And right.
Caution, way ahead is narrow.
Alright, coming into a funnel. Scout, take point.
Oh,
What?
that's good. No. I just got scared. That's
He's
all.
questioning your wagon driver.
No.
abilities, what he's doing.
I'm just
Is it
no.
bad?
No, it's good.
No,
it's real
doing
good.
Fine.
Weller, don't say that.
I mean, it sounded
they
like
go?
it sounded like you were doubting me, Prophet.
Gunshots.
No.
Bluestone, hold.
Bluestone Holt.
Oh.
Sounds like it came from Beartown, up the hill.
I only sounded like a few shots, so hopefully whatever problem they encountered, you know, they were dealing with.
It could be the Rangers. They might have just gone straight to Beartown.
Mm-hmm.
Or a hunter. Alright, Bluestone resume.
Bluestone resume 1, 2.
Moving out. Picking it up to
Nice.
2.
Damn it.
I didn't say. I could have been more clear. Bluestone funnel.
Bluestone funnel.
So whenever the word funnel is used, that means a scout takes point, the escapee hugs the back of the wagon, and you're gonna keep your eyes open, because if anything we were to encounter in this area would be a violent threat towards us, we would be at what is called a disadvantage. Because we're quite literally funneled into one small area. Ryder.
Ryder ahead.
Okay.
I save Mitchell.
All right, resuming twos.
Resuming twos.
Bluestone, slowing for a funnel back to 1.
Slowing for a funnel back to 1.
Just a wee bit twisty through here.
Absolutely. We're not in a rush to get anywhere, so
Blind turns.
time is. We got plenty of time.
It's actually a pretty good fishing spot back there.
Like that prophet. I just got scared. I also hate my own voice tilted, but there's like a bunch of people watching me and listening to me talk right now, so you know. Bluestone entering potentially hostile area.
Ryder ahead.
Ryder ahead.
Ryder ahead.
Bluestone sharp left.
Bluestone sharp left.
Sharp left.
And try and keep away from Thieves Landing as much as possible.
Absolutely.
Bluestone moving back up to a 2.
Moving up to a 2.
Back to 2. 4 riders approaching from behind.
What did you just say?
4 riders,
Four riders behind.
Is that Clem?
G'day, Des. How you doing?
Is that Weller?
Yes, indeed.
What you guys transporting?
A whole bunch of opium.
Opium?
Yeah.
Is that Saffron?
Bluestone will be bearing left.
Bluestone going left.
Well, straight and then left eye.
Wagon ahead.
You're not gonna let me try any, Willa? Is that what you're saying?
Pardon?
You're not gonna let me try any of that opium? Is that what you're saying?
I'm only joking. We're not transporting opium. We're just running drills.
Y'all are doing a great job.
Thank you.
In
Well,
your
what brings you
ridiculous,
folk along this
ridiculous
way?
uniforms.
Going to
Hey,
a
come
1.
on now. You guys got red wrap guns.
Go to a 1.
Yeah, we got bright red guns, and then we can wear whatever the fuck we want.
I mean, well, if you have a look at, Clifford and Waters. Oh, wait, no, they ripped them off. They showed up this morning with bright blue wrap guns.
Bearing right.
Boy, was I annoyed.
Going right.
Going right.
You guys harassing fucking.
We're not. We are having a conversation.
Okay.
It's all friendly chit chat.
Even though Clementine's not talking to us, apparently.
Clem's back in Tall Trees looking for some fella who got attacked by a bear, I think.
Oh.
Fella got attacked by a bear?
I thought
I
that
think
was part
so.
of Bluestone.
No, I want her to focus on rangering. You know, I don't want her trying to juggle too much at once, so I said to her, let's just focus on you becoming a ranger first.
I see.
You know, fair's fair.
It's very nice of you to encourage her interests.
Well, you know, when our interests are in the interest of bettering ourselves or other people, you know. Gotta do what you can. Plus, being a ranger.
She couldn't better herself if she was assisting us.
I mean, being a part of Redwater makes it more liable to commit crime or, you know, shoot people. So.
Rider behind.
I don't
Rider behind.
behind. Hey, now's a good time to practice threes.
Aye, Bluestone 3s.
Going to a 3.
I didn't figure they'd do anything. You know, they're pretty cordial folk, but it's always just a good idea. Good, good work from Miller for spotting that as well.
Nice.
How your horses doing?
Mine's fine.
Doing fine.
Perfect.
Bluestone back to 2.
Back to 2.
Back to 2s.
Weapons away.
Bluestone weapons away.
Weapons away.
Weapons away.
Red 5 standing by.
Looks clear.
We'll go to the medical office, do a welfare check on the dog.
Right. Bluestone right.
Bluestone right.
Turn right.
Now, do you see, Miller, how as we're coming into town, Waters stopped being the scout and he's now riding alongside you? That's how it should be when you come into town. So wagon should be leading it completely, just because the wagon's obviously a lot harder to navigate as it is in general, let alone in a fucking town.
Yes, sir.
Damn. Everybody and their mother here.
Is that a wheel broken?
Not that I can see.
No.
All right. Left.
Going
left.
Left.
Howdy.
The deputies came barging out. See what the sound was about.
Yeah, of course they did. They're like, that's a fucking whole lot of horses.
Right.
Everybody get together.
I've done exactly that. Loose horse, watch out. There's a lot of horses here. Might have been a situation.
One of those horses look a bit funky.
Yeah, it does.
Oh no.
All right.
It's just laying down.
Bluestone move into halt.
Bluestone right and hold.
Halt.
Alright, you all know your pairs.
You need to go somewhere, Saffron?
I'd like to at least move closer to the medical tent.
Okay.
Aye. Do you need to go anywhere?
No, I'm good.
Right.
Well, you know, where, if you're coming, that,
Maybe.
describe it.
I might not get dressed up, but
Yeah, I don't know how.
Wear nice suit.
Okay, wait,
No,
Flood, I have something
like,
to tell you.
you know, if you're going that dead end and
I'm gonna need some
coming
bad
into-
guys to attack us about now.
you go on
do you
the
know who that
road
is?
on the main
Absolutely. I've
right
already helped them
around
up
Okay.
once.
bend
Every
down.
time, you know, all these rumors
Go to
and
the
shit
right,
about the
basically,
Revenant, right? And the
back in the
2
rock.
times I've met him, he's been on his ass. Doesn't seem so scary.
But
Yeah.
I also
I mean,
wanted to
he's
show
not
you this
scary.
gun that Maddie and
Careful
I
that.
designed.
Say
It's
sadistic.
He just seems
Like
to
to
prey
hide
on
behind
some
those
really
rocks.
stupid
Running
people
around
by the
torturing
sounds of it.
people?
and aim it,
Correct.
Don't worry.
I don't think he's currently wanted. Have you notified the law
About bringing him in?
I love it. Guess what? it's
about
called?
him
Do you wanna see what
possibly
it's
being
called?
wanted?
I don't know if he's the one or not. I don't really check up
My
on
brother,
stuff
your
like
book
that.
looks really nice.
Correct. If you're encountering someone who's a serial torturer, it's probably always wise to just knock on the
Well,
sheriff's office door
I
and be like, hey.
I only know
I mean,
know
I'm
about his little
well-acquainted
riddles. I don't know
with
shit
bear,
about
I
him
just
torturing
didn't see the
people.
bear at all, and then as I was picking up,
I don't
Okay.
exactly get that
Fuck.
information.
Something came out of nowhere. Felt like
Right, okay. Well, now you do. Do with it as you wish. I don't really mind either way. I'm just saying.
Oh, well, law no now, huh?
I mean, no, because I'm not acting in the St. Crossing Sheriff Department. I'm acting as Bluestone. I was just giving you a friendly heads up.
What's your name, by the way? I don't think I met you.
Fair enough.
But that's okay. Alrighty, Tibbet. Well, good job finding him. Did you find him in Beartown? We had a few shots.
No. It was right along the road. Actually, you might have passed him possibly. He was up on the cliff to the left. If you went on that
Well,
split.
there's Lynn.
you
I
know.
think that was
Calamity.
Oh.
And the gun looks way better than my Calamity. So.
So where's the duck then?
Yeah. Anyway, down the.
Well done.
I would have loved to play poker with you guys.
Do you need
but,
to check telegrams at all?
That's alright. You will have a lot of work.
I do not.
Yep.
I'm good.
We found like 3 people in a row. I'm really.
Alright, I'm quickly just gonna go check in with the law. Because I think a few of them returned from ship out west.
It's not cholera.
It's
So yeah,
cholera.
just stick here, Prophet and Mitchell and Clever. If you just want to come with me.
All right.
Firefight from the ranger tower.
Oh, I have something weird to report.
Maybe she went off duty. I'm hoping.
Who?
Liz.
Oh, aye, the doctor.
So, Clifford, you know, we'll go to the deputies. Just introduce yourself and ask them if they know if the Dr. Liz has gone off duty.
Okay.
As you know, she was seen last in Blackwater, and now we're unsure as to where her whereabouts are. I'm not gonna say a fucking word, to be honest. I mean, she might even be in there treating someone, to be honest.
Aye, there's a lot of people in town right now, so.
Excuse me, deputies. Howdy.
Howdy.
Clifford Dawes, Bluestone Company, 1st Regiment. Just wondering if you'd be able to tell me if Dr. Liz is on duty.
There is no medics on duty.
Yeah, right. She probably went off
All
duty
right.
and rested her head then. Alrighty, perfect. We saw her in Town Hawks and then we didn't see her and we thought hopefully she'd just get yoinked.
Okay, I know sometimes I've seen her, just going around and then she'll be on duty as soon as something happens.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
All right.
No worries.
Holy shit.
See you around.
You guys look good. Very professional.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
They dress like that.
It's uniforms.
This is a private security company.
You never seen him before?
Fancy.
Yeah, thank you. Alrighty, thanks, folks.
Yeah.
Why they always should wear white hats? Can they even say why they all dress like that?
I don't understand why everybody in the crossing seems to have an aversion to a uniform.
Because
Look, I
they're
get
awful.
it to a degree, but at the same time, it's just they are important. Like the pros outweigh the cons, so to speak.
I don't know, with law it says here's who to shoot for sure. Especially white hats. They're like beacons in the dark.
Yeah, no, I would never wear a white hat. That's what I mean. That's why hats are really up to the wearer. But it's more just for the fact that, you know, I mean, law are trained, right? They go through a cadet program and all that to not shoot each other. A lot of the folk we get who are trainees here, they they aren't very combat orientated, which means if I can, even if it gives a 20% chance less likely that they're going to shoot you accidentally, if the gunfight does occur, then yeah.
Alright, let's go back to Manzanita. Where did Clementine go?
Alright, now the dog's off duty. We're just going to be what is it? We'll head to Rhodes. Right?
Oh, are you all right, Saffron?
All right, Mitchell?
No, I'm fine.
Just a little slippery.
No, my back's
pardon
hurting
me.
me. And...
that was rude of me.
Do you have enough water to make it to Rhodes, or do you want to grab it now?
What the?
Okay.
Yep, I'll get out.
Oh.
You might have to just lie on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm officially super bored.
Alright, we're gonna be making our way to Rhodes.
Here, I'm gonna fix this. You take those for a second, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna climb off, and then you climb off, and I'm gonna come over there and sit up there.
All right. We're playing musical chairs here.
So much better.
So now you go around the other side, probably.
Well, son of a bitch.
I'm sorry for making you walk a wee bit, Prophet.
You know I'm old, right?
Aye, but you're fit enough to be in a security company.
You're right.
she has an excellent rebuttal there.
Well, I just use that as an excuse, you know. It usually works, but I guess she knows better.
All right, Bluestone moving out up to 1
Moving to a 1.
and taking this left.
Taking a left.
We're not Aussies here. Yeah, we don't drive on the wrong side.
I
mean,
feel
if it's not
kind
the
of
right
funny
side,
on this
it's the
side
wrong
of
side.
the wagon now.
Well, we've got to remember that we're not across the pond or down under. We need to drive like the Americans do.
The American what?
Like the Americans do. It's going to lead to less accidents.
Oh, okay.
But keep to the right side of the road.
She's an excellent point.
Bluestone weapons free and moving up to a 2.
Bluestone's weapons free, moving to a 2.
Riders to our left. Watch this intersection.
Right,
Riders
slowing
to the
down.
left. Slowing down to a 1.
Back to 2.
Back to a 2.
Bluestone right.
Going right.
Bluestone funnel.
Bluestone funnel.
Someone is shouting and I'm barely hearing them.
Yeah, it's probably the scout.
Well, we do it the American way that people understand. This is an alternate universe after
Here comes
all.
Dead Man's Curve.
Bluestone, keep right.
Keep right.
I got got by wolves twice right there, and like last week.
That's unfortunate.
Right, the wolves are using wise ambush spots.
You know, it's funny you called that Dead Man's Curve because a whole bunch of Loa recently were gunned down around that area, I believe.
I was there.
Oh, wow.
They were indeed. And then you know who came and started picking up the bodies?
I do.
It was a very confusing situation.
Alright, Scout's taking
Bluestone.
lead.
Funnel.
So bridges like this is where you're gonna be real wary if you see a wagon. Because if they block off that bridge with a wagon, that's fucking, there's no escape.
Approaching rigs.
Approaching rigs, heads on a swivel. Alright, folks, like to see it up on the mountains to the east and the north, and you know, watch for binoculars for any type of rider or anyone to stop. So this is one of those areas where you got to be real
Keeping
cautious.
left.
Also, wolves like to den
Keeping
around.
left.
Keeping left.
Year 1901 pops up. I saw some footage from like San Francisco in like 1906 or something like that, and they were mainly riding on the right side of the road. Like people still bobbed and weaved all over, but they definitely had the flow of traffic going on the right. I can't remember, San Francisco 1904, 1906. It was something, it was like a few months before the Great San Francisco Fire. Bluestone right.
Bluestone, right.
Going right. Hey, Mitchell, do you prefer a Litchfield or a Lancaster?
I really am fond of Litchfields, but Lancasters are often a lot more practical. I don't even remember. The Lancasters fire more rapidly, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. You also know that Lancasters, contrary to popular belief, actually have better range than a Litchfield.
Do they actually?
They actually do. That's why I use the Litchfield
Rider
up
ahead.
until the point. Rider ahead. G'day. I used the Litchfield up until the Battle of the Boga Glade, when I had a Lancaster, which I still have to this day. And some of the shots that I was hitting, I wouldn't have been able to hit with a Litchfield, because I've been in a similar situation before.
Are you talking about when you took down all the bloody hoods?
Correct. But that's what I mean, and that's when I actually stopped using my Litchfield, funnily enough, after that. But a lot of folk think because the Litchfield's more expensive, it's better, but it's higher caliber, so it does more damage, but there's a lot of actually referrals to that.
Keeping right.
Keeping right. Well, don't they have more rounds also?
They have two.
Correct, so the Litchfield has 2 more bullets, which in reality isn't that great.
I think
I would
hits harder
prefer
when they're
the
closer,
range.
though. But
Correct.
The
But
barrel
I'd
gets
still rather
insanely
the
hot,
range of a
too.
Lancaster.
well, you want to be wearing gloves.
Well, yeah. I mean,
There's
if
there's no furniture to protect your hands there.
you're hitting your shots, I guess you're saving more rounds anyway, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You've got to be wary of that spring as it starts to go lower on the ammo tanks. So start
When I get everyone's kits in order and all that, we'll go into the gunsmith and Rhodes, and we'll get them all fixed up a little bit, you know, just improve sights and so forth. A few different bits and odd ends and stuff, make them a little bit better than they are.
Well, if she done Jabas again, so you can get back my weapons he stole. Yeah, I think they're not doing it as much because they're gonna start pulling us out of the snow. Never mind. Sorry, I thought the road for
No,
a
it's okay.
moment.
That was just funny.
Bluestone keep left.
Bluestone, keep left.
I think the way up here is a wee bit clearer.
Now, a few things which, you know, I want to be mulling over in the near future as possible. Guarma deployment at the moment, Guarma, I believe, is filled with a lot of hostile angry criminals, so it probably won't be maybe a week or two, or we might just go over there in the next few days.
Oh, I've
Hope
told
the best,
that
more
J
importantly.
Bass is there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's quite a few people there, from what I heard yesterday.
Really? Okay, well, it's mighty interesting. Well, more importantly, I go to, what is it, get clearance from the sheriff's department for myself to actually step foot over there, unfortunately. You know, and if I do send any...
right.
Going right.
And funnel.
Going right. I would love for, you know, maybe some folk to go over there and approach some militia about, you know, working over there and doing drills and such, things like that. I do know that if I go over there, it's probably going to paint a target. I mean, the uniforms will paint a target. I basically need someone to go over there and request an audience with the militia, but do it under the guise that if anything was to happen, you know, the militia would at least attempt to stop it. So if anyone here knows the powers to orchestrate that, you know, come chat to me after we complete this drill.
Speaking with Amelie and Craner would probably be a good move.
Yeah.
They're pretty cozy with the locals there.
Okay, good to know. Because originally I was just going to send us all over there on the boat and then just sit by the boat and wait for someone to approach us. But even then, it's dicey, not to mention with me being a senior deputy, you know, I get looked at quite hard, unfortunately.
Aye.
What do you mean you sent a whole bunch of fucking people over to Guava?
I know with your when you're with the department, you're not really your own, even when you're off duty.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, you know. I do enough good that it makes it feel welcome. I mean, my plan is realistically, Mitchell, for me to build this up as much as I can and then let Casey or Clifford or anyone who's interested take it over. They can become independent. Hopefully I can funnel some favor with the train department, get you folk protecting trains, other legal things.
Oh, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
I
mean, how many trains have been robbed recently? Because, you know, there wasn't enough manpower to protect them.
This is not my jam.
Problem is, with things like that, right, that definitely will paint a target on your back.
I honestly don't hear much about any train robberies, to be honest.
Really?
Really? Every time I talk to them, they're like, "Oh, we just got robbed."
Well, I don't know anybody that runs trains.
Bluestone.
Well, that explains it.
Going left.
If you ever just get on the train and talk to the conductor, they're usually like, "Aye, we were robbed earlier today."
Really?
Aye.
Good grief. I've only ever rode a train once since I've been in the crossing.
Well, that's what I mean. I feel like a lot of folk, you know, get worried about taking out trains if there ain't enough law to protect them because they just know it's a surefire way to get robbed.
Bluestone, right?
Bluestone going right.
All right.
Bluestone, weapons away.
Bluestone, weapons away.
And down to a 1.
Going down to a 1.
What's he say?
Bluestone halt.
Looks
Bluestone
okay.
In the
halt.
middle of town.
Halt.
Scout, identify if you please.
Yep, doesn't look like masks. Looks okay.
All right.
Might be law.
1.
Let's check telegrams. Just park the
Aye.
wagon out the front.
I'm not sure if they look like law, but they don't have masks on, so.
That's always good. Nah, that's flood.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I can see his hat.
Big ass 10-gallon hat.
It's a nice hat.
Let's check.
You wear it as part of your uniform.
I mean, if everybody did.
Oh man.
You want to grab some water over here real quick? We're just gonna go to the water barrel.
Hey. Oh. Back's murdering me today. Guys, we are currently needing only 10 more subscribers to meet the magical 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Pretty cool.
Alrighty. We'll circle outside the town of roads and then we'll make our way back to the fort.
Aye. Alright, you want to take
Actually, yeah, we'll head to Valentine. We'll impound the wagon. give back to the stable master, and then we'll all get our horses out and we're going to do something. A little bit of fun.
Alright. Bluestone.
Alright, everyone's still free for another good halfer?
Oh, yeah.
Sure, I can do it. Actually, would you mind driving? I just need I need a few minutes.
Absolutely.
I think.
Proper takeover. Wagoneer is probably the most tiring job, I'd say. So the Wagoneer and the Navigator should both be skilled enough to take over at a moment's notice.
Okay, so this is my first time. I'm really nervous. I've never driven a wagon.
Okay, we'll just take it nice and easy then.
Does someone want to take the Navigator? I just need a few minutes, as I said.
Oh, yeah, okay. Navigator, that's all. I'll repeat.
Okay, alright. I just want to make sure. Thank you.
All right, where are we going to?
I need to go
we're
get
going to
some
head back
drink.
to
I'm gonna
Valentine.
die.
Okay, Valentine.
Guys, don't forget to hit that notification bell. I don't know. Okay, you're back.
You think I can make this turn?
Oh, so one
Absolutely.
thing when you're making sharp turns, just urge the horses to turn without urging them to go forward. You'll be able to make very sharp turns.
Okay. Bluestone at a 1, going left.
Going left, at a 1.
Miller, you with us?
Listen, Crypt, I'll do one
Yes,
for
sir.
real.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Bluestone, moving on out of the ones.
Move it out.
Is this a 1 or am I at a 0?
No, this is a 1.
Okay. Bluestone going left.
Bluestone, going left.
Left.
Go left.
Bluestone pick it up to a 2.
Bluestone, picking it up to 2s.
Picking it up.
Pick it up, 2.
Yeah, so this with 2s, just you gotta shift the weight every now and then on the reins, and then just kind of whip them just a bit.
Bluestone weapons free.
Bluestone, weapons free.
Weapons free.
I remember what I said. We're not necessarily in a rush to get anywhere, so don't you know, if you feel like you're not getting the pace right, just work on it. That's what we're here for. It's training and drills.
Okay.
But what you're doing right now is fantastic. Alright, see how they've both picked up to a canter and you're not having to do anything?
Yes, sir.
Yep, this is it. This is 2s right here. This is a perfect 2s.
Bluestone keeping right.
Bluestone, keeping right.
Keeping it right.
Would I call funnel on this little bitty bridge?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Even if it's just an itty bitty little bridge, I had a fella just see
Riders
Riders up ahead.
Riders up ahead.
Bluestone, hold.
Bluestone Holt.
Howdy. G'day, folks.
Kind of like Sanctum.
We just wanted to make sure we didn't run you down.
Alright.
Coming from Rhodes, a few folk in there just flooding a few other townsfolk. Doesn't seem like anything too bad.
Alright, we're gonna be heading over to Sissica anyways.
Alright, enjoy.
Thank you. You as well. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you.
Bluestone moving out at a 2.
Bluestone moving out to a 2s.
Moving out. 2-2.
Bluestone, funnel ahead.
Bluestone, funnel ahead.
Funnel ahead.
Waters, draw back a bit. You're drifting off just a little bit too far ahead. Waters, just try and hug the wagon a little bit more. Every so often, you're just drawing off a little bit too far ahead.
Yep.
Rider from behind.
Rider behind.
Rider from behind. Oh my God. Bluestone, hold.
Bluestone Holt.
Alright, approach with caution. You alright, fella? My name is Will at Bluestone Security and Stationery Company. How you doing? Are you okay? One hell of a fucking tumble. It's alright, alright. You ain't injured or nothing? Alright, no worries, friend. Ride safe. Yeah, by all means, please. That's okay. Go right ahead. Oh my
geez.
God. Oh shit. Alright, that fella was not paying attention to fucking shit.
All right. Bluestone, bring it up to a 2.
Bluestone, bring it up to a 2s. Moving on.
I'm moving out. 2-2.
Rider
Rider
ahead.
ahead. Local rider.
Holt. I said that
Wagon,
a little
rearing
late.
from behind. Bluestone, hug together. Stop. G'day. What?
I don't
Did
know.
you say piss off?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Alright.
Bluestone, take it to a 2.
Bluestone to 2s. And that is why, you know, perceptual awareness is a very important thing. That could have been fucking horrible.
Yeah, that could have been real bad.
Right. And
Oh
once
my
again, paying
goodness.
attention
That
to what-
scared the
shit out of
fuck
me.
out of me.
Why?
I'm sorry, I'm
Holy
with Prophet.
shit.
You were just like,
I didn't.
alright.
Left.
On left.
That scared the fuck out of me.
You know we're going to Valentine, right, Puppet?
Yeah, I have no idea
You can still
That's
loop
right,
up.
you can-
where I'm
Yeah,
at.
you can still loop up here.
Okay.
Just wait for the bear scream prophet.
Did I miss a turn somewhere?
Sort of. That's alright. You just go and
I mean, you
continue
can turn right
underneath.
here, can't you?
Uh,
yeah, no, you can loop
let's
all the
not
way
do
around,
that.
yeah.
Turn
Just-
right.
No.
Oh, okay. Go right, I guess.
Technically, you can.
Just
No,
commit
no,
to
not
it
there.
now.
Not
I
that
mean,
way.
no,
Not that
not
way.
up here.
No,
I mean,
no.
fuck it. Go.
Okay,
Just
fine.
I'm going.
You've already done it.
Okay. That's okay.
Y'all-
Commit to it now.
Oh.
Just
I
watch
can't-
up here. There is a ridge. There is a ridge that you can go straight off. Go through
Okay.
Flat Neck, and you'll find a road. All
Look,
right.
I-
Just a heads up.
look.
We always try and stick to roads because sooner or later the wagon wheels are just gonna start falling off if they aren't on a road.
Okay.
Right. So always try and make sure that the paths you take directly link to roads.
Okay.
It'll be
I
a
got
sad day
nervous.
for treasure hunting when
That's
that
okay.
happens.
That's all right. I was about to say your treasure hunt is gonna go to shit.
Right
Yeah.
ahead.
Rider approaching.
Rider approaching. What'd you say was going to shit?
Treasure hunting, because they go out in a buggy.
Hey, you got any guns I can buy?
Like the treasure guns?
Yeah, like an elephant rifle or anything.
Nope.
Damn it.
Been looking.
When was the last time you got a treasure gun?
September.
Jesus.
September 17th.
Wagon crossing the tracks heading this way.
Wagon heading this way.
Looks like a local.
Veering right just a little bit.
Give the road.
Wagon nice as that, sure to invite some trouble.
Getting back on the road, picking back up to a 2.
Picking it back up to 2s.
Back to.
Is this a road?
No, get on. No, it's gonna take us to Horseshoe.
No. At this point, you need to stop.
Cross over
Uh,
tracks.
Go
Bluestone
cross over the
Hold.
tracks.
Bluestone Hole.
Oh,
You're gonna have to back it up.
Okay.
Go ahead and cross over the tracks. We can go along on the tracks until we encounter the road again. I wouldn't need to
Okay.
drive exactly on the tracks, just next to him.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, I've never driven
alright.
a wagon,
I mean,
and I'm
okay.
really
Big street
nervous.
stumps.
Right. It's okay. You can.
Yeah, you're good to
Oh,
go
good.
forward.
Aye, the road is right here. Perfect.
Yeah, there's a road back here.
Oh, right there.
Aye, this part gets a lot of people because a lot of people don't follow the roads when they're riding on their horses in this area in particular.
All right,
Just 'cause the turn-
going right.
Going right, kind of.
Aye, once it
Back up to a
branches,
2.
you'll want to take a left again.
Okay. Picking back up to a 2. Going left after the tracks.
Going left after the tracks.
Going left at the tracks.
Goodness gracious. Wagon ahead.
Wagon ahead.
Wagon coming.
ahead.
Aye, it's alright. I mean, the only way to learn is to do in these instances.
It's also hard to see the roads with the snow.
Mm-hmm.
Rider head.
Rider ahead. It's real hard to keep it going the same speed, ain't it?
Aye, it can
Yeah,
be.
once you figure it out, it definitely becomes easier what you need to do.
Okay.
I try
You know, when you
and,
need to whip the reins and all that.
I try and get it to, you know, you snap the reins once, you go one speed, you snap it twice, you go another.
Bluestone going left.
Going left.
Rider ahead.
Rider bucking it in out of Valentine. Watch yourselves here.
Rider ahead.
Just asking for a calamity.
He's veering
Hello.
off.
Hey, that looks like nerve.
We're not gonna try and rob you. Hello.
Are you sure about that?
They shit themselves.
I mean, I would absolutely avoid a wagon with outriders too,
Oh yeah.
so
No wrong.
without a doubt.
Bluestone, weapons away.
Bluestone, weapons away.
Bringing it down to a 1.
Weapons away, Miller. Good man. Bringing it down to a 1.
Down to 1.
Did y'all hear me say that, or did?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
All right, we're gonna head straight to the stables.
Okay. Bluestone going left.
Going left.
Going left.
Going right.
Going right.
Going right.
I was doing so good, and then I started doing just so bad.
I don't think that you're doing terribly.
Yeah, you were looking at your map. You didn't see.
How bad was it? Police dogs? I don't even know how they do that, man. You'd have to, like, have players playing dogs?
Where do we park this at, Weller?
We're just gonna take it right inside the stables.
Okay.
So, Scout, from what I can see, there is a horse blocking the entrance to the stables. So you're up with your lasso, Waters. Waters?
Scout.
I heard you. Doesn't have a lasso.
The audacity of this man. That's alright, I go on.
Hey, get out of here.
I can't believe I did that in one try.
Hey, it's not so bad if you take your time with it.
Excellent work. Alright. Stable boys, you mind taking this wagon away? Alright, everyone else, grab your horses. Oh, calm down, Rush. Alright. We're good, everyone? Excellent. We're gonna head to the Heartlands.
Are we gonna need ropes for this? I don't have any.
Nope, we are.
All
We
right.
are not. Oh, sorry, fellas.
Beautiful time. Beautiful time. Beautiful.
G'day. Valentine's both busy but also dead.
It's strange sometimes.
Alrighty, let's pick it up to a canter.
Give me up to a canter.
Thanks, so fuck off.
This time. What was that? The sun beats down, the season changes, the snow begins to melt. It is getting warmer. I think I need to take off my jacket. That's sad. The snow's gonna go away, guys.
Alrighty, Bluestone, come to a halt.
Coming to a halt.
So, the way this works is pretty well simple. Alright, the most important thing in any type of hostile situation is communication. Right? The way you get that is through communication with each other. This is a module of training which I recently introduced for law folk, and since I made it up, you know, I figure I'm gonna share it with you folk as well. It's called the Slacks module. Basically, what happens is
Wow.
And it's really fucking hot now.
It's really hot.
Jesus Christ.
Green grass again. I like it.
Alright. So the way this works is pretty well simple. Right. All 5 of you are gonna chase me. Right. You are not to lasso me. You are not to anything of that sort up until the second round. Right. The first round, I get a 3-second or 4-second head start. And then you're all to chase me, and you're just to stay on me as much as you can, all while communicating with each other and calling out to each other exactly my whereabouts, where I'm going, my positioning, your positioning, all that kind of shit. It's the main focus here isn't to catch me, it's to communicate with each other so you're all aware of the situation and myself. It's as simple as that. It's to get you all used to the sound of each other's voice, to make sure that your work as a unit, as a regiment, and more importantly, you're all updated with the best information you can in any type of situation. Alright, everyone understand the aim?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Rider come down.
Millers, Waters. Let's clear the road
stick
here.
To you.
Well, yeah, stick to me, but more importantly, communicate with each other where I'm going. You know, use your compass, northeast, southeast, southwest, what I'm doing, if I'm looping around, if I'm going through a tree, if I'm fucking doing a backflip while I'm riding my horse. Anything that I'm doing, you're to communicate with each other.
You're legit angry.
Right?
I'm sad.
The aim of this is communication. It's not pursuit, it's communication. It just happens when, you know, it's a situation which you're under duress. Now, I will be trying to evade you. I will be trying to make sure I break line of sight. I will be trying to escape you. That's why communication is important, because your goal here is to not let me out of your sight and make sure that everyone's updated. You don't lose anyone or leave anyone behind, or someone has no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Okay?
Right.
Alrighty. Mitchell, you lead this. You give me 3 or 4 seconds, and then pursue. Alright, everyone ready?
Ready.
Yes,
Alright.
Alright, Rush, you ready?
Ready. Leave at will. Alright, in pursuit.
In pursuit.
Oh, sneak! Sneak! Aye, keep an eye on him. Cutting across the corners. It's headed southwest. Watch out for rocks, he's going left. He's veering back to the west. Regroup, regroup. He's headed for trees.
Going into trees. Stay wide. Keep eyes on him.
Nice. Northwest. Watch out. I've lost visual. Oh, he's down here. West.
Down the hill, left.
He's still headed west. Northwest. North. Crossing the river.
Excellent work. I knew you'd keep up to me, but let's hope the rest of your regiment knows as well.
Hi there. Right there. We actually, I don't know if you saw it, but as soon as we started after you, a sneak spooked all the horses. That was very authentic experience.
So who are we missing here? Prophet and Waters.
Oh no.
They were at the train tracks with us, and then they stayed wider left.
Oh, through the trees? Do you think they lost it through the trees?
Yeah.
See,
I did
that's
try
amazing.
and
We'll
did
try
call
and
for
stick
people
together.
to regroup before we got to the tracks.
I was
thought
trying
they
to
did.
relay that.
Aye. 'Cause I did slow down a few times just to allow that communication. Alright, I guess we have to go look for him.
Alright, let's head back to the tracks.
Oh, is that one of them? Nope. Go back up through Limping, I guess. Forgot how hard it can be to chase someone through trees.
Yeah, I bet.
I just haven't done pursuit for a long time.
When I was
Oh,
a
there's
cadet months
someone.
and months ago, I remember, Weller, you told me during my pursuit training to always be careful about the terrain. Make sure your horse doesn't jump. Always try and take the flattest path. And
Correct.
went ahead and messed that up right away.
Yeah, we're always trying to take the flattest. We just head back there and they know better.
This was right around where I last saw them.
Yeah, see, remember the idea wasn't exactly to even like, you know, catch me or loop around or anything. The idea here was to you all stick together and you pull and shit out. Here we go, we got two runners. Oh no. That does not look good. That is Rangers with a whole bunch of injured people.
Oh.
They each had a body on their horse.
That's...
Alright, let's find the others. Damn it. Alright, let's just head back to where we were, I guess. Yeah, but this is a training module I thought up on my lonesome. I started using it for the new cadets that came in the department. I think it's the best way to nail down communication. You know, I mean, pursuit training, you know, it's important, realistically, but all that's the most important thing. So if you make the goal just for everyone to stay on each other without actually having to catch them, communication should be crystal clear. How do you feel like everyone's communication was?
I mean, I wouldn't say it was too great considering we lost 2 people. But for the people who were communicating, there was a lot of calls back and forth.
I never heard Prophet and Daniel, but I don't think I was close enough to them.
I really hope they didn't just crash somewhere and spend the entire time laying on top of each other.
I mean, that's definitely a possibility considering we're just on the ranges with a whole bunch of people.
Aye. Do you think we should? I probably check Valentine. They're not right out here. I can't believe that the snow just went poof. I didn't think they could do that live. It's so sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. It's still the middle of winter. Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
Just riding down through there and had a little bit of a headache, and then
Okay.
then my horse wouldn't come back.
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see it. Jump on, I'll give you a ride to the stables. You see mortars around?
No, I haven't.
Okay, come on, jump on.
Thank you.
That's right.
Yeah, I feel like we get most of our snow usually in January here.
See if you can find mortars.
I'll go with you.
That was real unfortunate.
Aye.
I thought they said you went down.
But I went down.
Yeah, that's what I thought they said.
I think we meant that he was going down the hill.
And then,
in the trees.
So I stopped, and then when I stopped, I woke up.
He's at the fort.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Grab your horse.
Nah, it's just to practice communication. So we failed.
All right.
That was just a crazy amount of old people and a wagon accident.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
3
yeah.
old folks here. But our medic was requesting law because apparently he heard about them going on a robbing spree, which Clementine's one of the victims of that. So
They did tell me they
Really?
got arrested
Yeah, we
for
just-
it, but it's better to be safe than sorry.
There is a lone medical officer in the office there without law.
Right.
I just sent a tip to law, so
Okay, excellent. Well, I mean, which person is it? Is it Liz or?
I don't fucking know. It's some fella I don't know. Oh,
No,
Raccoon
oh
Head.
my god, I know his name. I completely
Clyde.
forgot it.
Clyde
That's the
Hutchinson.
one.
Okay.
Also,
Alright, well,
there's
if
a
you've
big
notified
fucking-
law, then
Just letting you know, there's like a group of 8 armed people that rolled by as we were tending to them. Don't know who. Yeah, don't know who they were. To be honest, I usually know most people.
what were they wearing?
The classic outlaw, black on black.
Some of them were black on black. All of them were pretty much wearing masks. One of them had bright yellow, like a plaid shirt. So that's the only thing I really remember because it stood out.
Well, they just rolled through town.
Well, no, they rolled by where we were helping these folk here, but they decided to make their wagon fly off Bard's Crossing, basically. So they were off on the beach, heading across the river.
Right. Anyone with the larger group of 8 have red hair?
I didn't really look
Didn't get a good gander.
further.
That's
Yeah,
right.
the main thing was
I
the
think
yellow
I think
stood
the
out.
lady did.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Probably.
Appreciate you, folks. Thank you.
That was some of the most Valentine stuff I've ever heard.
And to think this is where I wanted to be stationed. Claw.
You're insane.
Well, I know these folk.
He's saying that, and to think that.
Riders.
Oh,
Riders.
Riders.
Riders. What is right?
No, he said, and to think this is where I want to be stationed for law, and I said, you're insane.
I mean, Valentine's a shithole, but it's our shithole. Going left.
Go left. Valentine's pretty much been my home.
Me too.
I lived there
Not
for a
ideal,
few
but
months
here we
before
are.
I went to Blackwater.
Right. I hear wolves.
Yeah, they're up the hill.
Alright, come on, grab your horse. We're gonna head back to the Heartlands. There's always timber wolves up here now. It's fucking terrible.
I've always found timber wolves in Cumberland.
I remember once I left the fort, and then as soon as I came out, there was 8 timber wolves, and I had to run up in the mountains there. Then I fell.
Oh no.
It's terrible.
That sounds it.
Let's run into the mixed
Alright.
packs out here. Bluestone, weapons away.
Weapons away.
Weapons away.
Ooh, key. Welcome to Velen
What
Hell.
horse was that? Jesus. Alright, let's continue on our way.
So continuing on.
Moving out.
You can have Valentine Willer.
It's a shithole, but it's our shithole.
No, I do not claim this place in any way, shape, or form.
No, but I do.
Well, she was living outside of it with him, so who knows?
Only a few more times. Alright, so the aim for all of you is to stick together as much as you can anyhow. Alright, communicate wherever everyone's going, stick close to each other, move as a unit. Remember, alright, if for any reason, you know, you're ever trying to flee someone, right, you should be trying to stick together as much as possible, because you're still liable to defend each other. Alright?
Right.
So the way this works, really simple. Just try and keep a hold of me, keep watching me, and make sure you call out where you're going. And all of you, call it out, even if someone else has, alright? Don't think, oh, they're going to do it, so I won't. The aim of this is to make sure you all feel comfortable and confident calling things out to each other. Even if you ain't too confident with your compass, alright? You're going to want to be call out, you know, going
The
into
compass
the
is
shrubbery,
so
going
dark
around the
now,
mountain,
so
going
it's
towards the
almost
river. Anything
impossible
you can
to
think
see
of to help out your team locate me.
Like, you can't. It's really hard to read
Alright,
the little
same
letters.
type of thing. You know, 3 or 4 second head start. Another reason why you want to be keeping together is because obviously we did just get reports that there was a large, you know, armed group. That's Wiley. G'day, Wiley.
Hello.
How you doing?
Doing great. How y'all doing?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Doing
Yep,
that that training which I showed you yesterday.
Oh, the pursuit training?
For Bluestone. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good training. Very useful. Learned a lot
Yeah,
from
you
that.
clocking on any time today?
Yeah, I clocked on earlier. I wasn't really intending to. Just got caught up in everything, and it was a mess.
Alright, no worries. Alrighty, Wiley. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Yeah, y'all too. Y'all be safe now.
Take care.
Yeah, it's really hard to see at night.
Same the same type of drill, communication. You know, just focus on that. Alright, 4 seconds.
Go. Going up the hill.
Going up the hill.
Together,
Left.
he's going
He
left.
went left.
Try and go straight line here.
Oh, oh, careful, careful, careful. Slow down.
Go left.
Well, they tried to kill us all. We got one lagging behind. Alright. see them going over the hill right there. Straight south. And south-southwest. Under the rail bridge.
Under the bridge.
West along the shore. Cutting through the woods. Alright, I've lost the ones behind us.
Yeah, no eyes.
They're in the woods. No, there's deer. Let's backtrack. Oh, there they are.
Alright, who stacked it?
Say it again?
Who stacked it?
Who did what?
Anyone stack their horse?
What were?
It would fall off.
No.
Did anyone fall off their fucking horse?
No one fell off. No, they.
Alright, there you go.
Someone just got hung up behind the ridge, and then I sort of waited for him.
Alright. I did notice while you were all, you know, pursuing, you're all fucking fanning way too far away from each other. Alright, the idea here is that you will communicate. You're not trying to catch me. You might try and keep eyes, but don't wan out to the point where someone can't hear you. Always make sure you at least can hear. You should be hearing each other call out the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. Can you say that for the person who's next to you during that entire thing? No? Not a single person?
Sorry. What was the question?
I said, that entire thing, whatever you said, was repeated back to you by whoever was next to you that entire time?
Not the entire time.
Some of
Okay,
the time.
that's the idea.
I had one
here,
person
alright?
near me.
Exactly, that's the point. You should all be sticking together. No fucking fanning out to try and catch me. You're not trying to catch me. This is all about communication and call-outs. That's all it is. It's verbal training. Alright, keeping up to me is one thing, but even if you lose me, just, you know, communicating with each other. Alright, we're gonna run it again. Everyone make sure your horses are okay.
I did fire up in the air at one point because you were all almost over the horizon before us two in the back had caught up.
I heard the shot, but I didn't know if we should stop or if we should continue with the...
Your unit, your regiment, your team is your biggest priority.
Okay.
Alright, communicating with each other. Making sure everyone's okay. Remember, folks aren't deputies. Alright, you're only as strong as each other. You lose one person, you lose a number. You lose a gun, you lose a member of protection.
It's not like one of us can get separated from a situation, then ride back in and start firing upon another situation, because that would be vigilantism at that point.
That would be vigilantism. Alright? I mean, truth be told, you'll never be chasing after anyone anyway, right? But that's what I mean. The point here is communication and making sure you all work as a team. Alright? It's not pursuit training. It's communication training, and I don't know the other word training, but alright, one more time. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Alright, stick together, communicate. 3 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. It's continuing along the shore.
Go
along shore.
Moving right to cut off.
Moving right to cut them off.
I'll see it.
He's doubling back.
Coming back.
And moving up into the trees.
Going through the trees.
Going up towards Flatneck. He's cutting back down.
Going back down toward the water.
Going back towards the water.
Going up towards the tracks.
Up towards the track.
Continue along the road.
Along the road.
Up the road.
And heading down towards the river.
Heading down toward the river.
Whoop, slipped. There he is. His horse is tired.
Wow, look at that.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about. Alright, good work. Let's go back to Valentine Club. Alright. We can head down to the river. Does nobody here have any carrots or hay cubes they can feed their horse? Do we need to go down to the river?
I've got lots of carrots because I collect them. Did you see us all move to cut you off as you went along the shoreline?
I did. Saw that. That's when I doubled back.
Aye.
I was thinking this will be some. That's usually what I do is I just move in random directions because then you have to call it out.
Mm-hmm.
But I did hear each and every one of you calling out just then, which was excellent. Alright, you're all stuck together to the point where you can still hear each other shouting. Alright, because let's say, you know, you're fleeing from someone, right? All that's going to come into play. Let's say you got the wagon and 2 horses, all that communication, all that, you know, southwest of this, east west, fucking blah, 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 all that's going to come into play. And it's going to be life or death. It ain't going to be jokes and fun like it is now. Let's get off the tracks. We'll get back on the road.
Get back on the road.
Someone's got a headache.
Oh, someone got a headache.
Alright, yep. Stopping.
That spot is very prone to headaches.
Oh, yeah. You know, that second time we did that, with that, me going over that mountain, I was sure one of you fuckers was gonna absolutely go over yourself.
I got over there and I started screaming at everyone to be careful, and I'm pretty sure I said Willer's trying to murder us.
Yep.
Because I don't know where I thought it was. For some reason, I thought it was going up the side of Citadel Rock. So when I got to the top of that, I was not looking at what I was expecting in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, me too. I just kind of got over there and had to improvise.
And I had a wee bit more issues having people right on my heels than having to swerve.
Oh, you almost clipped me a couple times. You just come out of nowhere.
I'm surprised none of you.
None of us eat dirt. It was actually pretty impressive.
I'm an equestrian.
You're a what?
Equestrian.
He's trying to say equestrian.
Is that it? Equestrian?
Yeah, equestrian. Ain't that the way you say it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Equestrian.
Yeah, equestrian.
No.
I think we spell it the same.
Yeah, right.
And I just say it different than you do.
Oh. Can't believe it got so warm and the snow melted away so quickly.
I'm glad. I was tired of that.
Oh, no, I miss it.
What?
No, fuck that.
Yep, me neither. I miss Texas when it snows and then it melts the same day. I can't tell you how many headaches I've had in the same spot.
I have had a lot here too. But usually not as much recently. Yep.
Snow's gone. Must be my allergies now.
Look at that. Alright. Let's get it going. Check my telegrams. Then I'm actually gonna go up through here. The rest of you want to hey.
I'm
either
sorry.
head up to go up through here. Usually what we do at the end of each drill, we do like a little bit of debrief, but I'm a very busy man at the moment. The next training session will probably be in, not tomorrow, but the day after. Same time, I'd imagine. So make yourself sure to be available. Everyone did really good work. If there's anything you need from me, send me a telegram or ask now.
No, I'm
But other than
gonna
that,
head off.
Alright, no worries. Good job, everyone. Wonderful work. Especially you, Miller. Welcome to Bluestone.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Man, I don't know if I can keep it up. The riding around is boring. Cause you're just riding around and probably nothing's gonna. I don't know. It's hard. Today's not a good day for me. My back's hurting and stuff, so it's hard to know how I really feel about it. Might try and get on Cricket. See if there's anything to be said with Redwater. Sure be different after when the crime picks back up. Oh my goodness, look, it's weird. Look, it's... Huh? Might be different when I relog or quit. Yeah.